I still don't have an intro, but who needs one? Hey everybody, this is Owlsy Sprocket here, and we are in Pokemon for our first playthrough of Pokemon on the channel. One of my favorite game series of all time. One of the first game series that I really played and put a lot of hours into. Yeah, and so we have a pretty exciting thing going here. Now, I will start by saying this is not a Nuzlocke run, this is not a Nuzlite run. I'm not good enough for those. I have something else in mind, which I'll show you in just a second. So, I should mention that I have tried to do this before. What I have here is the plans to do a whole series through Pokemon Throwback. A slight modification to the original Fire Red, I believe, that basically allows you to use some of the original 151 Pokemon with some minor changes to the game to allow you to get all of them in one game, as well as, what's the other thing? Get them all in one game, and also, there was another thing. Fix things with, like, evolutions, do some minor touch-ups around the world, and add a little more content near the end of the game. Now, what I have planned for this series is that, like I said before, I'm not good enough to do a Nuzlocke run or a Nuzlite run or any of that stuff. However, I am dumb enough to try something very strange, which is, if we were to, I don't know, make a list of Pokemon, all the Pokemon in the first generation, and say, alright, here's a list of them, and then get rid of all their evolutions. What's that number come out to? Well, that number comes out to 79, as it turns out. I had to narrow down the entire Pokedex to 79 Pokemon, which is less than 100. I think you know where I'm going with this. I think you might have an idea. And basically, what we do right now, I've got my handy-dandy dice right here, and we are going to roll and determine what our team is going to be. Now, like I said, I did try and record this previously, and I got a very good team. I got a very balanced team, actually. I got... so the way we're doing is basically 5 of the 6 Pokemon will be completely random off of this list. They're allowed to evolve and stuff if they have evolutions. That's why evolutions are not on the list. But. That means that every other Pokemon that is on this list has a random chance to be a part of our team. I've not gotten a duplicate yet. I think for fun, we'll say that duplicates are ignored. But basically, what I got in this initial team when I first tried to record this, and my audio was totally messed up, was Bulbasaur is the starter, Pikachu is an electric type, which is useful, Bellsprout is an extra grass poison, which kinda sucks, but it's honestly okay. Tentacool for a water poison, so it was a pretty poison-heavy team, but a water type at least. Magnemite for electric steel, which is kinda handy, and Hitmonlee for fighting type. For first generation, that's a pretty good team. The big it lacked a little bit in like fire and obviously psychic, which was kind of too bad. But I think it was a strong enough team and a fun enough team that we could have made it. I don't have that team anymore. We're gonna re-roll this whole thing. I'm gonna go through this list and delete my beautiful team. I made it to like 2 gym. I think it was like, yeah, I completed the second gym at the end of the second recording session I did with this, because Pikachu I was able to get nice and early. But who knows what will happen this time. Yeah, so basically, these first 5 are going to be completely random. So, let's go ahead and roll for the first one. 22, that's good. Low numbers are good at the beginning. Meow. Alright. That's not the worst thing in the world. Having a normal type around is kind of handy. Just because they have a whole lot of moves that they can use. And Meowth does do some okay damage. And, well, I was going to say Payday could help us, but we don't really need to buy that many Pokeballs because we can't use any other Pokemon. Now, there are some exceptions to that rule. But Meowth, luckily, handles some of those exceptions, so that's good. 28. Machop. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. Fighting and a normal type. That's good. 69. Now, high numbers like that are scary because Porygon. Yeah, that's a weird one. Another normal type that's kind of a gimmick Pokemon. Alright. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. That's 3. 28. That's another duplicate. Machop again. 98 is too high. 88 is too high. Remember, 79 is as high as we can go. 52. Now, in a way, we're sort of lucky and sort of unlucky about Porygon. Because you can just buy Porygon. Oh god, Chansey. Oh no. 3 normal types? Is our team 3 normal types so far? Meowth, Porygon, and Chansey. Alright. That's 2 of the hardest Pokemon in the game to get, too. That's fun. Alright. At least Machop's easy to find. Kind of. This is... Wait. Which one is this? Meowth, Machop, Chansey, and Porygon. That's 4. So we get 1 more completely random roll. 13. Nidoran. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's nice. I'll take Nidoran. Now, that is 5 members of our team done. But we still have 1 more. Now, the way I'm doing this is I am allowing myself a starter. A randomly selected starter. I'm going to roll a d6 and treat it as a d3. Which means 1 and 2 is 1, 3 and 4 is 2, 5 and 6 is 3. But just because it'll allow for a little bit of versatility, and you kind of need the starter to play the actual game, so let's do this. We're hoping for, well, any of these. Bulbasaur would be the weakest pick, just because we have poison already. Charmander and Squirtle, on the other hand, either would be helpful, but Charmander would be terrible for a few gyms. So, ideally, Squirtle. 5. It's Squirtle. I'm not even joking. That's awesome. Okay. So our team is Squirtle, Nidoran, male, Meowth, Machop, Chansey, and Porygon. What a team. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Now the good news is, first 2 gyms, we're set. Worrying about the beginning, we're set. Squirtle can handle basically everything in Viridian Forest. Bulbasaur's... Oh no. I just realized we don't have any Pokemon that are good against our rival's starter. None of them are good against Bulbasaur. Interesting. Interesting. We've got a lot of problems. We've got a lot of problems, but it's fine. Let's hop into the game itself. Now, the good news is, like I said, I have played a lot of Pokemon. I'm pretty familiar with first generation. So let's hop in and begin our journey. Well, first we're going to ignore our old save. New game. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I'm gonna be playing as a girl. Sure. Let's begin with your name. What is it? No, I'm gonna be naming myself... I could go No. I'm gonna go Sprocket, because... what the other character was named... Sprocket doesn't quite fit, so Sprocked is gonna have to do alright. Right, so your name is Sprocked. Yes. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What's his name now? Now, I named him this in my other playthrough as well, because I love the idea of running across Fernand again. If you watch the Terraria series, which very few people do, but if you do, you'll recognize Fernand as our protagonist, but in this universe, he's evil. Was it Fernand? Yes. That's right, I remember now. His name is Fernand. Sprocked, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Now, one thing that's very neat about Pokemon Throwback is, as you can see, our color scheme is a little different. This actually uses some of the... They've remastered the original, like, red, blue, green, and yellow sprites to make new characters. So, your character in this is actually wearing, like, a black dress, which is neat, and the white hat. Now, obviously, we want to check the PC and take our potion, because why not? The other thing it does is gives you running shoes right away, which is nice, because it saves you a bit of time. Check the TV. There's a movie on TV. A girl with her hair in pigtails is walking up a brick road. I better go too. Right. All girls dream of traveling. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. I should mention, by the way, the only people with voices are going to be Professor Oak, Fernand, and whoever else I feel like it. Everything else is just being voiced by yours truly. Oh wait, I gotta do this first. I'm almost forgetting. I gotta go up here, and then Oak is like, "Hey, wait! Don't go out there!" He comes up to us. "It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. I know. Come with me." Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Fernand, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Sprocked. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on and choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Fernand. You can have one too. Loser. Bulbasaur's your choice. Very easy to raise. You want it? No. Squirtle! It's one worth raising. You decided on the water Pokemon Squirtle? Yes. Pokemon is really quite energetic. Receive the Squirtle from Professor Oak. And obviously we want to give him a nickname. Let's go with, Timbre. Timbres. There we go. I'll take this one then. Fernand received the Bulbasaur from Professor Oak. And now, let's take a look at Timbres here. What's up with you, buddy? He's got lowered defense, increased speed? Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. 20 hit points, attack of 10. His special attack's a little higher, which is nice. And ups water moves in a pinch. That won't help us in a second. So, what's about to happen, if you don't know this game, is we're going to have the rival battle. He is the stronger Pokemon than me. As far as, what's it called? Type matchups go. Which is going to be a problem later on. But normally, you have an okay chance of winning this rival battle in the normal game. I think they made it harder in this game. I lost last time, so let's see how this goes. Wait, Spract, let's check our Pokemon out. Come on, I'll take you on. And rival Fernan wants to battle. Sends out Bulbasaur. We've got Tambers, the Squirtle. Now, the other thing this mod does is take out all the tutorial stuff. So let's tackle. Just go for the tackles. It's about even. Come on. Keep going. We're faster, which is good. We did it! Tambers! We won! Yay! Just enough for him to level up. That's why it's nice to win that one. He gets more max HP, more defense, and more special defense. So those get real buffed. And Fernan is defeated. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. What a jerk. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen up Sprock. Gramps, smell you later. Sprock, to raise your own Pokemon by making a battle, it has to battle for it to grow. Next thing we have to do is, I'm pretty sure, poor Tambers... Nope, Tambers healed. Okay, that's good. Let's head up the road and travel up to... Uh-oh, I forgot about this. I forgot there's Pokemon in the way and we're level 6. Forgot about that. No, what we... Because of this. Because of all these Pokemon in the way. Nice, another crit. I'm actually going to have Tambers... We want Tambers to reach, like, level 7 before we try and make it to, the second town. Viridian City. Viridian City. Why couldn't I think Viridian City? And the reason we want him to get to level 7 is because I think he gets Water Gun, which is very useful at that level. And also, he'll have better stats and he'll be able to make it through easier. Pidge uses Tackle. Ow. There we go. You should level up after that fight. Nice. He learns Bubble. That's not as strong as Water Gun, obviously, but pretty good nevertheless, because it gets Stab, which is handy. Sprocked, you should take a quick rest. When your Pokemon looking great, take care now. Now, let's discuss some rules in this game. Like Stab. Stab is a move gets increased damage equal to 50% if it's the same type as the Pokemon attacking. So Tackle does a base of 35, Bubble does a base of 20. Because Tambers is a water type, Bubble should do about 30 instead. Which means Tackle is still technically stronger. Except for the fact, in Tambers' stats, attack of 12 versus special attack of 13. So he's better at ranged attacks like Bubble than he is at Tackle. And I'll be testing this on the next Pokemon. So, what we've got here is a run-of-the-mill level 4 Pidgey. Bit of a tough opponent. But what we're going to do is I'm going to go up here to the top and save the game with a save state. And I'm going to try out Bubble, see what that does. Does about that, okay. Right after the L. And then load, and then try the Tackle. It's identical. It does identical damage, which means we should use Bubble because it has the same chance to hit. It has a higher chance to hit and might lower its speed. which doesn't help, but it feels better. One more attack should do it. Alright, I'm actually going to try and push to level 8 if we can. Just because we might want to be a little tougher. Yeah, so this is how the game begins. Look forward to a lot of these little fights in between. What I am going to be doing is, once we're past this initial part, occasionally I'm going to cut or montage and do train my team on the side. That way you don't have to sit through endless battle after battle. But that's part of the fun of this game, so maybe I'll keep some fights in, who knows. I'll obviously keep in big fights like certain trainers and gyms and stuff. But this could be a problem. Level 4 Rattata can be tough. Because he has... Oh, he's going to use Tail Whip, huh? That could actually be a problem. So the reason that's a problem is because our defense is very low now. Which means, I'm guessing one tackle's going to knock us out. Even if it's not a crit. Ah, the Timbers did it. And we reached level 8. Very nice. HP, defense, and special defense go up by 2, the others by 1. Let's heal up one last time. And now that we're level 8, I'm feeling more confident about taking Timbers and I up to Viridian City. If the next town is not called Viridian City and I've totally forgotten what it's called, I'm going to feel really bad. Pidgey on the way, level 2. Shouldn't be a problem. And because our attack and special attack went up by the same amount, it should be about the same effectiveness-wise. Yeah, but now it's only going to take 2 bubbles. And we should be taking a little less damage off of that hit from our defense. There we go. I believe if we talk to this guy, works at the Pokemon Mart, it is Viridian City. We get a free potion. There we go. Head up here. And over here, let's say hi to you. See the ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Oh no. Bum, bum, bum. Bubble. Doing even more damage. Head up here. We're in Viridian City. Let's heal up real quick. And hand over our little buddy Timbers. Now, I'm kind of excited to be doing this with the Squirtle because I love most of the first-gen Pokemon. I can't remember the last time I picked Squirtle over Bulbasaur or Charmander. I usually pick... back in the day, I picked Bulbasaur a lot. And more recently, I've picked Charmander a lot, so it's nice to give Squirtle a go. I absolutely forbid you from going through here. This is private property. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. I'm so sorry he hasn't had his coffee yet. So we can't go through there just yet. And we can go over here to Route 22. Despite the high number, it's not too dangerous over here. It's some of the same Pokemon, but a few key new additions. We can't catch any of them, though, so we're going to ignore it. We might train here a little bit more, just because I think the level is slightly higher. There we go. And head back to town. Because we don't want to head up Route 22 just yet. We want to get a little stronger before we try that. Hey, you came from Palatown. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Receive Oak's parcel. Okay, thanks. Please say hi to Professor Oak for me. Alright, with the parcel, we're going to head down here and go say hi again to Professor Oak. Head through here. As he said before, the ledges keep us a little safe, but we'll still do the occasional fight. Because it's good to get Tambra some more experience. Speed fell. That's good. Ow. There we go. And Tambra's is almost level 9, which means hopefully right here... Nope. Well, on our way back up through, we'll hit level 9, so that's nice. Hi, Professor Oak. Oh, Sprocked, how is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be as talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Oak's parcel delivered. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order, thank you. Gramps! I almost forgot. What do you call me for? Oh, alright, I have a request for you two. On the desk, there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records down in Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Sprocked and Ferdinand, take these with you. Sprocked received the Pokedex from Professor Oak. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. 5 Pokeballs, which we won't use for a while. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. Sprocked, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Sprocked. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. You know, he just has problems at, you know, getting used to people. It's just coping mechanism. Okay, see you later, bye. With that done, I think don't we already get the town map, or do we actually have to go up there? Let's ignore what he said and go say hi regardless. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. We get a town map. There we go. And let's visit home again. Sprox, you should take a quick rest. And all healed up. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind is, as far as leveling goes, we need to be a little careful. The first Pokemon we can catch, Nidoran, is after the first gym. So we want to be in a place where we can take on the first gym no problem, you know, make it through, but at the same time not be too high level that we insta knock out any Nidoran we come across, because that is a distinct possibility. But we might be able to get him this episode if I move things along pretty well. Tambus is level 9. Forgot to look at which stats increased, but it's fine. Let's just take another quick look at him. His defense is pretty high. I'm trying to remember. I think blue is reduced and red is increased. So we have a slightly less defensive than usual, faster than usual Squirtle. Which I suppose is a thing. Heal up our good buddy. And there's no reason for us to hang around. We're actually going to head north. There is a trainer battle we want to do over here. We're not strong enough for it yet. I'm hoping that by doing a little bit of Viridian Forest, we can get to that point. Well, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? So you're working on your Pokedex that apparently I know about. Let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, it automatically updates its data. Don't know how to catch a Pokemon? Suppose I better show you then. We're gonna skip this. Oh, without damaging it. Look, I caught it. Look how cool I am. At first, focus on weakening the Pokemon before trying to catch it. He didn't do that. He showed you how to navigate a menu. That's it. Head up here. We want to do a couple of the trainer battles in Viridian Forest. Just to start clearing the way. And also finding a couple of items. Potion. Pretty handy. Now, I think there's another item over here, if memory serves. Let's hope it's nothing too dangerous. Weedle. I guess we'll fight it. The thing about Weedle and Caterpie is that they do not give, like, any sort of experience points. And Poison Sting, on the other hand, which they can do, is very dangerous and will slow us down a lot. Luckily, he's only using string shots, so that's good. We'll just give him a tackle. Could certainly have been worse, but that's fine. There we go. Nothing in there. I think it might be a hidden item in there, I can't remember.